What the fuck? Oh, that makes more sense. What's up, homies? So what's up? What's up? Always good to talk ideas. It's always good to get good ideas on walk and talk. You know, no game distracting. You just talk and walk and discuss ideas. You ready for the tournament tomorrow? Well, actually, I just got back from the pool, but I was limited on my time, so I only got in like 15 meters, 1,500 meters. So I came to the treadmill again, just to clean up some shop. Walk and talk, best talk. So what's up? You can start a conversation, peeps. That's what we're here for. That's awkward. I don't need you. I don't need you seeing. I don't need a close up of my face eating food. Unless you're bringing your own food. What's up, King? How are you? Sup, sup. Oh my God. Uh-oh. Oh my God. 2 for 2. Yeah. What's up, Josh? Always good for a walk-in again. What is that emoji? I don't even know what that emoji is. Yo, what's up? How you doing? I really can't tell this far away from what the hell that emoji is. Kid. What's that? What is up? How's it going? What's life? God. Does it look like shoulder bumping? It looks like it. I really can't tell. It's a very interesting emoji YouTube has, apparently. I'm doing incline? Oh, shit. It's gonna be an interesting walk. Uh, how goes the matches, Kai? All good. And this is how we discuss ideas here sometimes, you know? Shoulder. Oh. Peace. Yeah, I'm always working out on these walk and talks. It's the only way. It's the only way to be safe when you're walking. You're on a treadmill. You can't walk in the street now, can you? So it's called walk and talk. Walk and talk with a couple of incline. Looks like the incline's going higher and higher. Well, he wants you not to gain, he wants you to lose your muscles. He just wants you to look slim and not like buff and strong. That's what he's doing. That's why I don't take like the treadmill too seriously. I try to just walk it off. Whatever I get, I get. As long as I limit myself. I do slight trimming and then I get back to bulking up the muscles. That's why I do like feel stronger like every day. Okay. That's how it usually is, Kai, though. I always do like walking talks on treadmills. It's the best way. It's the best way to talk. I'm not going outside. I'm inside doing a treadmill. I would never do this outside. I only do this when I'm on a treadmill. Everyone's so funny. They act like I'm really walking outside. Don't you think I would have been moving with my phone? And the phone would be jiggling? Yeah, no, I just walk on a treadmill and I talk to you guys. If you want to talk about a subject, we can talk about it. Yeah, I'm the only one who's jiggling. Because I'm walking. Yep. Let's talk about it. Okay. Transglory is interesting. I mean, it really depends how your opponent's hand's looking. Let's be real for 2 seconds. Transglory is only one attack. It's still one big break right term. Psycho 30 is at 7:30 p.m. Saturday. But Transcore Glory, I don't know. There's too many things to like really backfire on that unit if it came down to it. Because you have to discard a card, but hopefully the only card in their hand, it's not a random card. Your opponent gets to choose. So they can decide to save a G3, and then bada bing bada boom. They either take Transglory's crate is more reliable versus Glory because it depends. But that's what happens most of the time. I mean, it depends how. If your opponent's hand size is only 2 cards, Transglory wins. Period. So you got to force your opponent to use his hand. Even if he has 2 cards in the hand, Transglory automatically wins. Period. Yeah, it's random? Oh, then Transglory's going to be good. It's good enough. 7:30 p.m. EST. Oh, okay. So as long as it's random, so Transglory actually is then that's interesting then. If it's a random card and it's not a PG. So 3 cards and it's not a PG. If they discard a freaking G3, now they're really screwed. Okay, so Transcore's looking good again. I thought that your opponent can choose, but since it's a random discard, that's fine. Like, seriously. That's good, then. That's awesome. So Transglory has... Damn, Tetra's going to be really good, then. Tetra's making just our 2 cards. If you don't have the card, and the 2 cards can't be PGs, so you better have cards for Tetra, or Tetra hits for 2 crits. That's actually pretty funny. Tetra's like, nah, you gotta do it, discard another card. Alright, discard 1 more. If you only have PGs, yeah, GG's, eat that crit. Yeah, Battlefield agrees, like, Legacy Wars kind of went, Well, thank you. I always try to sell my shirts when I'm streaming, you know? That's how you do. You gotta support the merch. What's up, Card Fight Geek? Nah. And Battlefield Grid barely gets updates. I mean, weird trade-off, but sure. Yeah, but Transglory is definitely up there. Since it's random, it's good, but it's still like a make or break turn if your opponent preps it correctly. That's about it. Oh, it's special. No, I didn't see his effect. Well, obviously the first support wasn't going to break the game. We figured out ways around it. There's always strats. Schwarzschild is kept as effect, so it's a 1 make it or break it turn. You keep the intercepts. Chaos Breaker is not going to lose that effect unless they just make him like Nebula and just make him target back rows. That's about it. Yeah. That's good. I can't wait to see what Duke does. The re-release of the Lord himself. Spectral Duke of Dragon. I can see that. So I like Transcore Glory now, so that's good. Chaos Breaker, to me, like I said, they're probably going to nerf it just to back row. If he's front row, he's going to be stupid then. Because that's technically free with each discard. Discard, your opponent legit can only attack twice. But that's the thing about Chaos Breaker. He had more profit when you drive checked. Drive checking sucks in Zero, so Chaos Breaker kind of loses momentum. If you think about it, he does kind of lose the momentum. Yes, we have a bunch of draw triggers, but you still have to hit those. But that's like the one thing I think people are not giving like Chaos Breaker a chance in Zero's format. I mean, the best thing Chaos Breaker does is lock an intercept, but you're still losing a card. You're not plussing until you're at Limit Break 4. So in the end, you're really just slowing down the attacks for Limit Break 4, in a sense. But, you know, I don't see the Chaos Breaker losing his actual effect because he is kind of pricey when it comes to Zero. Because, yeah, he's going to be too pricey. Because drive checking doesn't give you cards, and every time you lose a card, you technically do stop an attack in a sense, but it's still going to be there. Blaster Joker can be interesting. Blaster Joker would be nice. Nice turn of events. But I think we might be getting some more Fighting Collection cards by next month. See, Night Snow, I told Ali to go fetch the Fighter Collection pack. We need to review it. No, fuck you, Kevin. Fuck you. I can't play Digimon. Is it on phone? Is it a mobile app game that I can show my friends? If it was a mobile game, I would totally be playing it. Play Digimon, you coward. Play Digimon, you coward. I am streaming Kamen Rider tonight, though, guys. Kamen Rider Memories of Heroes, English dubbed. We are streaming that for a long-ass time, because I need to play that game since yesterday. I'm excited. Like, make it a phone game and I'll play it. I'm stuck in my house as it is. Oh, I gotta play that Bakugan game too. Apparently, someone actually downloaded it when I showed him it, and he's sending me like freaking memes from it. I'm like, wow, I actually kind of can't wait to play this because that is kind of funny. Kid humor. I do not want to play sus games. Sorry, not a fan of those. Definitely not a fan. It's a legit game about lying. I suck at lying. I'm very truthful. I'm a very truthful person. I hate lying games. I can't lie for shit. I'm very honest. That's a sus game. I like Resident Evil. Village is coming out. I know my buddy Kev is going to be reviewing it for sure. And then he just tells me about it. I bring him weeb games, he gets like more of the serious games. It's Keith. It's Keith. He's too honest. He killed him. Obviously, Keith had his motives. That's more in my favor. That's not fair. You guys don't trustworthy. I'm not being sus. Honest. You got it all wrong. It's eradicators that are being sus. You don't understand. For my favor. Lies. Lies. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I don't like that. I need like Blaster Blade turned to the dark side. It's so weird how much of a hero he was until Aichi legit turned him into a freaking antagonist. Blaster Blade was the hero. He was the messiah, and then he lived too long. He lived long enough to become the villain. It's true what they say. You either die a hero or live long enough to become a villain, and that's what Blaster Blade did. He became a villain. That's kind of sad. Live long enough, you become the villain. Blaster Blade was always the hero. Now he became the villain. So weird how they changed. So he's like, fuck this. I want some red markings. I want to look slick. I want people to be like, yo, Antag is life. And did he seek what he wanted? Was he seeking justice or was he seeking evil? See, those are the questions you gotta ask yourself. Blaster Blade Seeker, what was he seeking? Was he seeking the evil Link Joker and then the Link Joker possessed him? Or did Aichi just become possessed and wanted to become a real asshole? I like how Aichi saves the world and then he became an asshole. How'd that happen? That made no sense. He saved the world from Link Joker and then became an asshole. How'd that happen? He lived long enough to be a protagonist to become an antagonist. That's impossible. But it's true. You either die a hero or live long enough to become the villain. And he became a villain. Very awkward change there. No, we're talking about Vanguard metal. Jesus Christ. Miwa was... What do you mean? Miwa was Best Legion. Kind of sad, only Kotai got like one screen time episode. Oh, Tokudo gave it to him? Well, there you go. He still got... Aichi's really sus, man. Aichi's sus. He got converted way too easy by that crystal. Yami Yugi be fighting that shit. He's like, yo, what are you doing in my freaking body? Get the fuck out of here. He's like, leave. Leave, child. I should watch Legion one of these days, but I don't know, I'm too used to the dub actors. Kai's dub was actually well done in my opinion. The memes galore. That's just my 2 cents. Ah, okay. Oh. That is some awkward ass anime logic. I thought, but wasn't like the last battle of Link Joker him versus Kai? I don't understand. He beat Takuto though. How did he get? That don't make no sense. Oh, they don't show it out till Legion season. Oh, that makes sense. Because I could have sworn he beat Takuto. Kai was the last match of the season. Oh, but Kai wasn't reversed anymore. Yeah. Okay. All right. Makes sense. Alright. I guess I can agree to those terms in agreement. Here and there. I guess. I don't know. At least they reveal it in the Legion season, which I didn't get around to because it wasn't dubbed apparently, which they just had to dub it. Weird anime logic. Always weird anime logic. It's like, how does he turn evil? Oh, well, you have to watch Legion. I was thinking you didn't watch Legion. It wasn't dubbed yet. And they're never going to dub it, apparently. And I would love to dub because I want them to say, Ultimate Dimensional Robo! Daikaiza! What was an Aichi? What's that, Rainbow? Oh, they were legit searching for the protagonist? Well, the protagonist turned evil and then he took Korin under his wing. Good pick, Aichi. Good pick. Korin is a little bit top tier.
How you doing, Steven? Good, Mike. How's everything?
I'm good. Yeah, Kai's the protagonist and try to help people remind Aichi. Oh, so Aichi was saving everyone, but he still became a cult. I'm gonna leave everybody, but I'm still gonna start my own Link Joker cult. He's like, I'm still gonna start it. I don't care. That's pretty funny. It's like, I won't spread it to them. I'll spread it to other people though. Fuck those guys. They could have. Well, like I said, I haven't seen Legion, so you guys talking, I'm just trying to, process what's being told for me, that this was all about a Link Joker shard in Aichi that made him evil. And what I'm hearing is it's poorly written. I mean, I would understand if it was like one of those anime-like things where it's like, he's just traveling, he sees this little diamond crystal, he picks it up by accident, and then it goes into his body, or some stupid anime logic like that, like every anime does it. It's like, ooh, what's this? Yeah. But even in Car Fighter V, I mean, Aichi got reversed, but he still had will. So, I mean, I don't know if they're referencing Legion in that sense, but sure. Yeah, with a freaking back-to-back critical trigger. Back-to-back crits. Pro tag armor, bitches. I don't think people don't give V enough credit. I think I enjoyed V a little bit. Oh, there you go. That was the hint. Well, there you go. That's why we have him today. Oh, he did? He used Blaster Blade Seeker in the beginning? Yeah. Interesting. Like I said, I haven't seen Legion, so what you guys are telling me is always going to be new information. The Royal Kai jokes. That makes more sense then, huh? Actually, believe it or not, I think the Naoki fight versus who was that? What's that dude's name? Drawing a blank. What the hell's that dude's name? Kenji? Who's that guy who ran the Naoki versus who was that guy again? I'm legit drawing a blank here. Who was that dude's name again? That's my mate. It's the Australian, that's my mate. I'm gonna save him. No, not Shingo. No, it was like legit, like kind of the last episode. Oh, what's it? I'm drawing a blank. No, he used deleters. What was his name? I forgot. I'm drawing a blank. Kenji? Hodai? I'm like drawing a blank. I'm like really drawing blanks here. What the hell is that dude's name? Koti? What's his name? He was like legit the. It's weird that was the legit season finale match. Was Naoki versus him. What's his name? Kotai? Kenji? I don't know this guy's name. It's driving me nuts. No, I'm talking about Card Fight Vanguard V. What was his name? I'm drawing blanks. I'm talking about V now. I'm on V series. I'm trying to remember his name. I'm off Legion. I'm in V where I want to talk about V for a bit. What was his name? Kotai? Kenji? What was his name? What was the guy's name who played the leaders? I'm drawing a freaking blank. Someone help. Please and thank you. No, like the guy who played the leaders. He's legit in Magical Girl. Ibuki, is that his name? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the guy, is it Ibuki? Yeah, the guy who played Messiahs now. He went from deleters to Messiahs. It's Ibuki, right? It's Ibuki. It has to be. It has to be Ibuki. Guy who used Messiahs and deleters. It has to be Ibuki, right? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, no, I'm kind of waiting on the extra series as well. So yeah, Ibuki versus Naoki fight was actually interesting. The fact that they saved that for a kind of season finale is funny enough. Like, that was good. That was a good match, period. I mean, let's be real here. I mean, that's how it is. I mean, but Card Fight V had its like good moments though. Exactly. Fighting the asshole. But Ibuki knew what he kind of was doing, though. But I don't know. PTSD. Fucking retire one unit. Ugh. Fuck your retires. PTSD Blaster Blade. Who has PTSD about a freaking Grey 2? Like, Jesus. All it did was retire. What, you got a problem with Berserk Dragon too? Blaster Blade! Blaster Blade! Blaster Blade! It's like Blaster Blade! PTSD from that unit is just, it's crazy. All he did was retire. It's not like he was godly. Well, then when Ganslot came out, then he was godly because he apparently got a drive check. Like, what the fuck? Blaster Blade attacks, I get a drive check. You get a what check? What kind of, it's like, yo, Gazelle has that effect. Yo, can I get that in 0? I love an extra drive check when I attack with Blaster Blade. Drive checker, Ghetto, critical trigger. Drive check 1, Blaster Blade. That sounds fun. Drive check, Blaster Blade. I mean, awkward effect, but... And he never got it. He didn't even get it. It's like, why do the creators hate Tetsu? Like, everyone else became a psychotic zombie. Tetsu just lost his will to live. I don't understand that. Everyone became a psychotic zombie, but Tetsu, nope, Tetsu doesn't get to be one. Tetsu's like, wow, I just can't get anything done. Oh my god. Did Kai get, I don't think. Actually, you know what the funny thing was? When Kai and Ibuki fought and Ibuki deleted Kai, I like when Kai's just like, hey Ibuki, was that a fun card fight? You know, you found a thrill with it. I felt like it was flicking him off. It's like, yeah, I feel like he was just like, even though he beat me, but you enjoyed that fight, right? He's just like that. It's so funny. I think V-Series actually provided a little bit more jokes, even though Morikawa wasn't a meme anymore. I think that was a good meme. Good game, asshole. Oh my god. That's like the best episode I will always remember. God, just like, you have a good fight. That was a good game. Descendant's too godly, man. Descendant's stupid. He gets things done. I can never trigger. He can't be a meme again. Now he's a Royal Paladin player, apparently. I don't understand that. I don't know how he went from G3s to just being just a Royal main. Still question that. It was a fun card fight, wasn't it? Flips him off. Hey, Ibuki. Fun card fighter. Oh my god. Oh, V-Series, man. I don't think people give it enough credit for being like actual pretty memey and funny. That's just my 2 cents. Oh, he did? Yeah, see, then Morikawa stopped being a meme after. Even in G-Series, apparently, Morikawa stopped being meme. He stopped memeing. Like, the creator said, all right, we'll make him good. We'll make him good. I'm like, why? He was the meme. Chrono and his time-traveling units. Yay. Time travel. Go to the future. Yay. It's not like any effects activated. This is like the 4th battle. Wow. That's even more sad. No guard. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Vanguard G. Striding won't mean anything unless there's an extra attack involved. If the intercept game is strong. I draw way too many G3s. I can't wait for Murakumo. I draw my G3s anyways. I might as well Persona Blast. I have no choice. Every G3 I draw is a sign that you're gonna win this. It's ridiculous. I mean, minusing 10k is great, but you gotta have the intercept game, sadly. You know, strong intercept game. just to make that unit kind of last. Because then they need a trigger kind of to win the match. But usually your opponent gets the trigger anyway. So, you know, that's that. Nubatama Krita Turbo. Yeah, I read like one Nubatama card. Apparently your opponent binds like 2 cards when he attacked as an LB4. So yeah, you can definitely go critical. Nubatama was interesting. I think they're like, what, a discard clan unit? I haven't really read much into Nubatama because they never got announced, so I don't know how old school Nubatama was. So I'm waiting on those to drop by, but Grand Blue Part 3 is fucking beautiful. That I can admit. That was an update they needed. Yikes. I think anything that retires is tier 1 card approval. Berserk Dragon, Blaster Blade, Liberator. What do you mean? They don't need Aqua Force anymore. They have Reverse Causidius. Now they have Night Snow. They have like really good G3 units. It can be a comp deck. I beat Eradicator last night with Tachikaze. Let's think about this. It's definitely comp material. Event clans have good comp cards. You just gotta play it right. That's it. You believe in me. Well, we were meant to be. 3 hours trying to grind 1 rank, plays Tachi, ranks up like, I don't believe in this game anymore. My faith in this game is so weird. I don't know why people diss Colonel. I mean, with Colonel, Colonel kind of helps you in a way. I mean, that Raichen's pretty helpful. Get a booster, get an intercept for a turret, I think you're prepped. That's a very sadly but interesting Raichen. I like it. Tiny deck thin here and there, and you're good to go. I mean, I found more use in Tachi than anything, really. Blastosaurus was great. Colonel was great. Tyrant Deathrex was great. I mean, there was a lot of good units. You just had to do the combos correctly, and then you were set. And Dino going up to 12k is good enough, because that's magic number material either way, with a 6k booster or not. That's what I was trying to tell people. Raptor Colonel, I felt like too slept on because it was a Raichen. I understand, but a free booster is a free booster. And boosters are legit so hard to get. So hard. That's why Colonel's Raichen makes more sense to me now than ever. You gotta respect the Colonel, man. I always found new respect for the cards that were called trash in Japan. Indra, holy shit, I loved Indra. He was better than you gave him credit for, Japan. You didn't even try. You didn't even try for a season. That dude nasty. PG denials all day. Shiranui? Who? I don't know. I don't understand why, they diss Indra because he wasn't tested fully. That's just my opinion. This is Zero's format. Indra can definitely process. What's that, Wyvetus? That's what I didn't understand. Everyone diss Indra because you know how good a crit is? That's like saying, and Indra can get that crit constantly. Majesty has to work for it, but Indra could get it just for a copy. It was legit. Oh, you can legit say you were fighting another Majesty if you set up your field correctly. I don't know why anyone didn't understand that. All Indra has to do is attack the Vanguard with a 4 crit hit. GG's. It's like no break run for you. 4 crit Indra was nice, man. I don't understand why Japan does that. They're not testing. They don't test it. They just put Indra on the side and then be like, have intercept snipers, snipe the intercepts, have 2 Indras prepped, hit for 3 crits, knock out PGs every turn, go for game. What was so hard? You know what I'm saying? Seriously, what was so hard to do that? Not enough credit. They did not get enough credit for Indra. I'm just saying. Indra deserved more respect than what Japan gave him credit for. Especially in Zero's format. And they gave you Stormbringer. Really? They have that? Oh God. Legion in next year, boys. Legion next year. Legion next year. Legion and G Series all next year. I said no why. I don't think I have time for that. I'd rather Legion my Ultimate Dimensional Daikaiser and Ultimate Dimensional roll with Ayusha. The ultimate team-up crit battle. Dragcheck G3. Goodbye, PG. Smack. Indra was legit the god of crits, man. You put that Wyvern in the back, oof, you have that crit. There was like 8 cards to get Indra's crit. You just had to play it right. That's it. Again, that's why I didn't understand people's logic. Indra had so many. Indra has 8 ways to get critical. And if you can't see it, then obviously you didn't play it right. Indra's just really good. He was too good for his own good. I am so upset that people just write him off like that and don't bother at least trying like good search techniques, prep your unit, prep the backfield correct. Oh my God. It's Zero's format. There's so many things Indra does in Zero's format. And with the new PGs, Indra 3 crits, push you to 5. Okay. Play Intercept Snipers, GG's. Whoop. This is me moving my cards up for game. I mean, technically, Indra with the new PGs isn't bad either. Pushing the 3, ride Kaiser for game, GG's. With the new PG mechanic, you can push them to 3. I think Indra would be good against E-Rats. You just have to pull the crit off quickly, push them to 5, then you don't worry about Indra anymore, ride Kaiser, and go for game. You did what you had to do. You pushed them to 5. That's all it is. That's all it took. One good push. I can see the Indra actually has more value. We're not giving him the credit. That's all I can say. Indra by G2 faced. Hit him for that 3 crit. You want a break ride? Go for it. If you can live. That's how I see it. Indra with the new PG system isn't so bad, especially if you go turn 1 and you have the Indra combo prepped. Yeah. With the new PG system, especially, you can definitely get a good push with Indra and then finish strong with Kaiser. My 2 cents. Of course, no one ever thought about that, but yeah. You can make use of those new PGs. Smack him with a 3 crit, ride Kaiser for game, GG's. Smack, smack. And he always does that. He's an a-hole. I don't know why he denies justice. Sure, Cosmo Heal always comes to the hand. It's not his fault. He's a very common card. He's very common. He appears common. I don't know why he's like that. He's like Enigma Rain and Cosmo Heal were the only units. Glendios. But Glendios is definitely going to take strategy. Glendios is going to be like nuts. Especially when you can use... Have you ever seen Haxon? Did you know Haxon turns your reverse units in your deck to intercepts? Haxon at LB4 turns your G3s into intercepts. That is actually really fucking good. You just have to be on Axon, play your G3s, and then your G3s actually become intercepts. I was like, whoa, this is actually going to be really good. That means you have an intercept every turn. That's nuts. You know how stupid that is? I'm more scared of Haxon. You don't even need to lock anymore. If you play Haxon as your main Vanguard, your whole deck is intercepts. That's fucking stupid. That's broken, right? Because once you hit LB4, guess what? The grade 3s in your front row become intercepts. So you only take 1 damage. And now you get to attack my G3s. That means everything you play is an intercept once Haxon's the Vanguard. That's so stupid. Oh, and by the way, your G3s become boosters too. Anything with reverse in its name gets intercept and boost priorities. I'm like, the fuck is this? What the shit is this? You mean I can boost with an 11k booster? I turned my G3s into power. So not only does Haxon do, Haxon turns your reverse G3s into boosters, he turns them into freaking intercepts at LB4. That's so stupid in the 0 format. Who's gonna want to lock anymore? Guaranteed intercepts all game is stupid. Like no matter what you draw, it's an intercept. The only thing that's true is the G1s, that's about it. But your entire deck consists of when that guy is rode upon, he's gonna be freaking, there's like a good amount of intercept. That's like 26 intercepts. And every time Steel Dragons kills one, true, but you're still getting an intercept back. G3s are just there to keep your intercept game strong. Axon's gonna be stupid. Really stupid. I don't think that effect's gonna get changed. That effect's definitely gonna stay. Like, I could see that. That's kind of scary. Axon. Your first use are now intercepts. I'm sorry, what are they? They're intercepts. I'm sorry, repeat that. What? You're telling me my entire deck is now intercept heavy once Haxon's the Vanguard at LB4. Yeah, I'll take that. That's fine. Blocking is so important. That means he's legit, the max damage you always take is 1. It's so funny. It's like slow pushing at LB4. It's going to be hard to push them to 6 if you keep maintaining your reverse G3s in your hand as intercepts or G3s as boosters. Oh my god. Just stop. Just stop. Oh my god. I'm not finding that. It's Nubatama on steroids. Oh my god. That's so ridiculous. That makes it's ridiculous. No. I read that like, are you kidding me? This is gonna be so fucking good in 0. Freaking intercepts for days. The only thing that can retire the G3s are Blaster Blade Liberator and Blaster Blade, period. All other clans can't retire that besides maybe Cannon Saucer. I mean, the Reds will still have things on it. I'm just saying, if Reds don't play their Cannon Saucers anymore or shit like that, you're still maintaining intercepts. Mind you, these are 11k intercepts. Yikes. Absolutely yikes. Oh my god. It's like having a full field of 11k intercepts. You want Brutal Jack as intercept? There you go. 11k's all around the board. That's nuts. Blaster Dark, yeah, Revenger Blaster Dark is good too. You're really going to need those retire units for those types of plays. That's his only weakness. Retires. Because if you don't retire no retires, that intercept game is going to be way too strong. I'm letting you know that now. That intercept game's going to be nuts. Yep. Return Nubatama. Walk along. Come on. Oh no, does Glendios support actually lock? Don't tell me all Glendios support cards lock units. Because apparently they said they were going to limit the locking, but that's... Believe it or not, I saw Sniper. I'm kind of upset. Sniper's kind of stupid. You better play a strong intercept game. Sniper with Nebula Dragon is stupid. It really is. I hate this. I hate to break it to you. It's nasty. Sniper with that is, oh my god. I can't with that. That's nonsense. As long as there's one lock card, go lock something else. If they have that G3 in the front row because they wanted to push you, yeah, we'll just lock that so you don't gain an intercept play. Sure. Nasty. Freaking nasty, man. Sniper, I did not want to read that because that just... Nebula and Sniper are good because if you're playing Draw Turbo, you're allowed to attack with your Vanguard and let Nebula attack last. That way Nebula locks another booster, so you save CBing and you're stopping booster plays. You can technically potential locking back rows, 2 back rows just for CB1 if you play it right. Or if they play a G3 in the front, you have a chance to actually lock the front row. They have to watch out for that, depending how they rush. That's gonna be busted. That'll be stupid. When that comes, yeah, Zero's gonna be ridiculous. Holy shit. Top card lock? Yikes. It's like, can you feel it? Can you feel Exodia running through your veins? Can you feel that Exodia running through your veins? Oh, you're at 1 damage? That's fine. Keep hitting me. Come at me. Keep going. I want to be at LB5 for this. This is going to be really nice. This is going to be neat. So this should be good. It could. You do not want to heal out of LB5. You do not want to heal out of LB5. You want to maybe... Actually, I think that's when you don't run heals. If you're running the Glendios finale, don't run heals. Don't run heals. Run draws. Run some restands if you need to. Don't run heals. Stay at 5 as best you can with a good intercept game and get your PGs. Don't deny yourself that LB5. Kill your heals in your deck. Do not heal. Don't let any heals. Just get Draw Turbo. Get stand triggers. Don't ruin the momentum that is Glendios. He's Exodia for a reason. There is no healing. Keep those heals out of your deck. You'll never heal out of it. And when the Limit Break 5 is around, guess what? Lock, GG's. Then you do like a big 5-card lock, which is Exodia. Lock there, call top card there, and boom, done. And then push me to 5, that is GG, CB1. Whoop! And those have to be locked for an entire next turn. Exodia win, GG's. I have my intercept game ready for that final attack push. Oh yeah. I think the whole point about Nebula with Glendios, I don't think you even have to attack the Vanguard. You just gotta make sure your opponent rushes you to 5 so you can do the effect fast. Yep. And just keep creating them. Exactly. You're gonna have to. Yeah, you gotta keep them at 3 all game because if Glendios gets to 5 and you're think of it this way, not running heals, that's really a big deal because you are really putting it all in line with Glendios and your intercept game. But you're also prepping your combo plays you don't want to waste. So there's that. Obviously, you're playing Draw Turbo because you got to get all the pieces. The reverse units with the R's in it. Self damage with Glendios, you can't. Glendios has to be at LB5 when your turn comes around. Glendios needs you to be at 5th damage when your turn comes around. That's the only sad part. But then again, if you think about it, Glendios locks those cards in the back at LB4. Your opponent will barely be able to move. Oh my god, it's like almost like it's like the lock of eternity. It's like that whole field you will not be seeing it anymore after that 4th damage. You're gonna have to, you better be playing gold by then. I even thought about it. Even if you don't run heals, you get pushed to 4. Glendios keeps locking shit for every CB1 turn. Like, dude, that's nasty. And the cards that call the top card locked. Oh boy. Oh boy, indeed. I think Glendios is going to be the one deck you don't run heals in. Just increase the abuse. Just call their top cards when you're at 4th or 5th damage. Prep everything and then Omega lock. Those cards will never unlock. Like, your opponent's going to keep it a hand, and you have intercepts to counter them because you didn't want to waste your intercepts until it was that time. Oh, yeah. You just got to watch out for that lock. That lock is nasty. Yeah. You most likely just need one PG. Max 2. 2 PGs, and you'll be set. Yeah, Rebirth, they have to rework. Tetra, they're reworking, for sure. A couple of those cards are going to have to get reworked like a motherfucker. In Zero's format, it's a very different ball game. Yeah. In Zero's format, it's very different. Oh, cool. Yeah, New Tom is going to be awesome then. Discard a card, bitch. GG's. So Nubatama's gimmick is just hand control. I like that. I like that. If Nubatama's hand control, that is really good in Zero. You can shrink your hand so fast in Nubatama, playing boosters, play your G2s, play your G3s. Keep your hand so tiny like they have no choice but to discard. Make them discard 3 cards? Kinda. That can work too. So Nubatama sounds cool. It's the only clan that can hand guard. Huh. Yeah. I mean, if Nubatama keeps that effect, it's over. If they have a G1 that boosts on hit, yeah, that's game. That's nuts. I have no regrets inside of me. Not looking back. Not giving up. Not letting go. True. Nubatama's gonna be nuts in Zero. Discarding cards in hand in Nubatama in Zero's format? Yikes. That's really good. Make them lose units. Like this, I'll keep on running. This is so separate. We're gonna read. I like Nubatama already. Good hand control. Living day by day. When I want, I'll do it my way. I just wonder when, it's kind of sad for Neo Nectar actually. Their event's not going to come back for a long ass time. And we know Mega Colony's coming back at set 15. So, maybe Neo Nectar will actually be back after this. Did Neo Nectar get anything in set 14? Or no? I don't know when you'll see Neo Nectar again. Unless they came out in set, like, 13 or 14. I think Murakumo's coming back in set 13, from what I saw in their set. So set 14 might be Neo again. I don't know if anything came out in 14 that relates to Neo. I would choose Shadows. I would choose Shadows just because Raging Form gets around a lot of crap, and if you prep your field correctly, you can do so much with them. And with Trumpeter calling floaty units, you're like set. And Raging Form is a legit auto you can do his effect to get a Persona Blast anyways. Ew, I don't want Made in Reverse. Yeah, definitely do Shadows. Revengers are really stupid. They have a lot of options. Ah, God. Running, I can feel it now. Yeah, so yeah, definitely go Revengers. Recommend that. Hand Destruction. Well, Hand Destruction's good in Vanguard. Mm-hmm. Freaking Doreen. It's very easy to summon Doreen with Tardu too. I mean, Tardu being a CB1 was such a buff. So that's why I definitely recommend Shadows. You can guarantee yourself boosters out the ass. Yep. I agree. Oh, shit. Oh, late to the conversation, Ollie. Nerds. You're a nerd. You're a nerd, my guy. Oh, God. Yep. Well, Dragon King is going to be really good. Oop. Come on. There you are. Yeah. I mean, once we know what a freaking Dragonkin does, we're good. God. I mean, once we know, I mean, Extreme and Reverse Ethics got buffed, in a sense. So that was good. That was nice of them. Restando. Restando again. That's how it is. God. Walk and talks. Fridays. As they say. It's good to walk and talk on a Friday. Discuss ideas. Talk decks. All that good stuff. Yeah. Yep. Nubatama just has the discard advantage in that situation. There's no doubt without it. The faster you clean, the better it is. That's how it would be. That's how it would be. That's how it's gotta be. Most games. I mean, killing hand is like the best mechanic in any card game. And with no drive checking, actually I think they might compensate that a drive check. Ah, fuck me, dude. Shit. Rest legs. Just gonna stay here for a bit before I start my drive. Oh, God. I mean, but I think they're going to compensate Nubatama, though. I think your opponent discards a card and draws a card, but we'll see. We'll see how they actually try to fix that in Zero, because technically in Zero's format, discarding a card is going to be way too golly, especially if that's Nubatama's gimmick. They're going to have to find a way to compensate the no drive checking again, which they have been doing with some recent units. So again, we'll have to see if they're actually going to even like nerf that whole Nubatama gimmick in Zero. That's the only issue. The only thing I can see them doing, I read one of their units. I can only picture them like saying, your opponent binds a card or something, and then the card comes back. And instruction's OP. It really is. So that's why like the gimmick in Zero is when you don't have drive checking. It is an issue for a lot of decks. I mean, that's why Ethics Reverse actually got pitch 2, draw 2 effect, because you had to compensate the no drive checks. You have to. The no drive check-ins really do slow you down because you're not adding cards to your hand. So if you're not doing that, it's obviously an issue. That's why that's a lot of reasons. Tetra, reverse Dayusha, all the good stuff. But I think that's how they'll make the entire clan, because Zero's format's too like good unless you're legit playing it like it's old school OTT when you started to do the cat plays. Which is my 2 cents. I mean, that's how I see it. Yeah, Nubatama, I can't really see them keeping that discard thing. I mean, that's their gimmick, but in Zero's format, it's going to be way too OP. And they have kind of nerfed like some of the OP stuff, like Amber Dragon was OP with the, CB, Retire 2, now it became Retire 1. So, there's some nerfs and buffs coming here and there. It's really nice outside, even though we're getting like a tropical storm down here. It's nice. I just see like Nubatama just getting like a slight bit of a, just like a slight bit of a nerf in their decks and their plays. That's true, you could overdraw them. You can, like, if they have a hand, you bind the cards first, and then the cards come back. Or that's what I'm saying. There's going to maybe, like, the whole point to Nubatama in Zero's format is just going to be to decking out your opponent. I mean, that's just my 2 cents. They just discard a card, draw a card, discard a card, draw. Like, you're forcing their hand to keep pitching, drawing. Then, obviously you're giving them PGs, but the more you sack their deck and the more they're bringing draw turbo, the faster they deck out. I don't know. Maybe that can be a thing. That's why I don't know what's going to happen with Nubatama, because that's too busted. If you did pitch... I mean, Transcore is different because he's a break ride. So that's like a totally different effect. Transcore is very different from the discard because, it was only like a one-time thing. If Nubatama has a consistent like version of that, I mean, I think there has to be some drawback with that type of power. Don't get me wrong, I love that gimmick. I mean, that's what I would assume they would try to make it like. They make it like deck destruction-y. Like you would legit deck out your opponent somehow with the amount they discard a card, draw a card, discard a card, draw a card. And the max of that would be if you kept hitting the Vanguard, they're legit pitching max 6 cards. Depending on triggers, they would lose more cards. So that's like, well, let's see. So hypothetically speaking, if you had like, or maybe the Vanguard says your opponent discards 2 and draws 2, so more of that destruction. That's what I would assume they would want to do with Nubatama. They make it more, it would be hand, but it would also be deck destruction to compensate Zero's format for them in this sense. I mean, that's the best I can see Nubatama going for their effect options. I really feel like there'll be a deck destruction deck. I don't think the discarding is going to be in there because drive checking is gone. So, yeah. That's all I can tell you about Nubatama. But yeah, Reverse Musketeer isn't going to be that fancy either, so no to that. Yeah, no to that. What else? Thunderbolt Dragon's going to be really good. CB3, kill everything. I mean, that's going to be a really, really stupid unit. Freaking Darkhold the entire field for a CB3. Why not? Opponent has to rebuild from scratch. Yep, that's why I would assume they'd be deck destruction. Since it's 40 cards, now they already lost like 10 cards, and they keep making this card. Now kind of the 5 cards you draw, plus the extra card, which is 6, they're down to 33 cards. And every time you're attacking or they're hitting triggers, every time they hit a trigger and it's being a draw trigger, they have now lost a lot of cards. And if we're doing hand destruction shit and people are still doing the draw turbo, Nubatama is going to have so much of an advantage on the draw turbo decks. That's what my theory is for how they're going to run Nubatama. It's legit going to be hardcore deck destruction. For the people that are running draw turbos, they're trying to make them suffer in a sense. Yes, you can possibly make them draw their draw so they don't get it, or they hit the draw and now you just made them waste like every freaking card in their deck, pretty much. Like, you don't worry about PG plays, you don't care about that. It's all about discarding their hand, making them draw cards. You're just decking them out. I can see them being like that in Zero's format. It'd be good that way too, because it'd be busted. Just deck them out. Just keep going, deck them. It's the best way you can do it, especially in Zero's format. I mean, cards do matter a lot, but in the fact that you're forcing your opponent to kind of discard cards, draw cards, I mean, that's going to be a lot to work with. They're going to have a lot. I really see in Zero's format, they are going to freaking deck destruction, and it has to be. Just kill everything. Just kill your opponent's deck. You don't even need to get your opponent 6 damage. Just kill the deck. Because the more you kill the deck, the less attack they might use with their Vanguard. Especially if you get them down to at least like 1 to 2 cards. 50 for the G. I don't think they will. Because I feel like if they add G, they're going to have to revamp that entire fucking game. Yeah, sorry about that. If they do G, they have to revamp that entire game. G is a no-joke series. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy my Vanguard Zero content. Everyone says that's quality content when I lose my freaking mind because all I do is draw G3s and I don't get good plays. I've been improving lately, but, you know, not all the time. Not all the time. It's pretty bad. I think Gauntlet Buster got voted in, so I have to tackle his deck profile soon. Then after him, there's only Genesis and the Lib profiles left for the month, and then I go over set 10. I think I'm going over set 10 next week, where we discuss Jewel Knights and Pentagonal Vegas and all that good stuff. Easy crit. Easy crit. You should be able to crit almost like every turn, I guess, with Pentagon Omegas for sure. That's for fact. Especially when you can see all the cards on top of your deck. Choose a name. Okay, I saw it. It's this. Bitch. Eat it. I am looking forward to Revengers, though. Revengers look good. Not as much as Link Joker. Revengers actually caught my eye with how Raging Form actually works. No, it's not. It's barely quality. It's quantity, not quality. This weather's actually really good. Just gotta relax. Horse drive. But yeah, if they introduce G era into this game, I'm still wondering how Legion's gonna. I mean, Legion could possibly function in this game. G era is like a whole different Vanguard series. No, Kai, not like that. That made me cry that night. I was like, I hate my RNG so freaking much. Any tips for matching? Get your plays off. Try to maximize your hand, maximize your aggressive. Whatever deck you're playing, know how to play around it. Some decks can, some decks have to just work with what they have. But the best decks are always the sniping decks. Whatever you can snipe, it's good enough. Whatever you can retire, whatever gives you like decks that give you good push plays are the best decks. Angel Feathers, Great Nature with Polaris, Ethics, Eradicators. There's a lot of decks that have that good push. Even Tachi has that push. Because no one wanted to playtest Blasto for the push, and Blasto with the push is so freaking good. Because once you hit that trigger, guess what? Guaranteed second attack has been confirmed. You ain't dodging that. After you played a good intercept game, Tachi actually gets an extra attack. I don't care if I lose a draw trigger. I'm not trying to be trigger lying too much. Four cards, my god. That's stupid. Find 4 for final push. Oh my god. The only thing I can see about G-Series is, I guess, the power creeping, but we've seen Ezel power creep, and it's not that bad. So I think they can work around G-Series, maybe like 5 G-Series unit, make it like Duel Links or something. I don't know. It would have to be really played out. Sometimes it's good to push if you have the necessary resources to block, you can push them to 5. That's my recommendation. If you have the resources to block the break ride, go for it. Nothing really bad can happen to you after that. If you have the resources to block his limit break, his break ride, you're set. Go for the push, go for the game, do what you have to do. But Time Leap, it won't be so good unless they're like, of course, Neo Nectar, geez, busted. We're still, the fact that our only 3 freaking unit is going to be a reverse Neo Nectar card is kind of freaking, it's kind of sad, really. It's not even like a good reverse unit. It's a sad unit. It's not the best. Nope. You're welcome. I got you. Try to get the best advice as much as I can. Yeah, well, that's how that can go. But yeah, I'm excited to stream some Kamen Rider tonight. I haven't played a console game in a while since like all these new cards came out. Alright, homies. I'm gonna start driving back home. See you guys later. Vanguard this Saturday and Sunday. Streaming. I'll see you guys then. Peace out. Thanks for tuning in, coming back, and all that good stuff, homies. I'm outie. Peace.